Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to be looking at how you can get your community interest companies setup costs covered for you so you don't have to pay for it out of your own pockets. I'm going to give you some really hot tips in this video about how you can get those cost covers and also what those setup costs are, because things have changed, so I'm just going to update this from previous videos. So before I get into that, please hit the subscribe button for everything to do with community interest companies, grant funding and social enterprise. We try to cover everything here, but also over on my website I've also got my CIC setup course, how to get set up in 4 months and get funded. Over on my website it's still only £99. It's a great value course. It will take you through all of the different steps and even the grant funding steps as well, so go over and check that out. So that aside, let's get into it. So I have been setting up CICs for well over 10 years. I did 10 years of my own, and then for the last 2 years I've been helping other people set up their CICs. So I've set up over, must be about 550 CICs over the last 2 years now, and that's just the ones that we have helped set up and that have either done my online course or have done our other program where we set the CIC up for them. So those are the programs that I offer, but lots of people just watch this channel and go off and set them up themselves. So here's the information you need. First of all, you're probably wondering, how much is my CIC setup course? So that is £99. So I've kept that super low so people can afford it if they're on low means or UC. So that's £99. You can also pay on Klarna with that to split the cost. So that's the first cost. Next cost is £65 to Companies House. Companies House will charge you £65 to do the online application to set up your CIC. So that's £65. Next, you will need to pay for your CIC insurance. I recommend getting this before you get the grant fund so you can actually start running some taster sessions before you get grant funding. So it's a good idea to get this straight off the bat. I've got a link in the description to a CIC comparison site so you can make sure you get the best deal. But roughly, it generally comes back at about £150 per CIC. So that's £99 for my course, £65 to set up on Companies House, and £150 roughly for your CIC insurance. Generally speaking, that's all you need. You can obviously do things like set up your Facebooks and stuff for free. So all of that's all good. You don't necessarily have to have a website at this stage. So setup wise, that's it. Unless you're going to be running a project working with children or vulnerable adults. If so, you will need to pay for your DBS. If you're lucky, you might already have that maybe with an employer that you're already working with perhaps, but your DBS is important, so you will need to get that. You will also need to get your safeguarding level 1 and 2 to be a safeguarding lead. That is around £600. So just be aware, if you're going to be doing a project working with children, you will need to pay for that and get that paid out from the jump. Now, one little tip is you could set up your CIC, just run a project with adults. Maybe if you're doing something with children, maybe you could do something just with the parents at first. Do a project with that, wait until you get your grant funding budget and actually put on your grant funding budget your safeguarding training. So you could set up with just doing something with adults for now, and then make sure you put on your first budget the safeguarding training, so then you don't have to pay for that out of yourself. So that then keeps that down. So how to pay for those initial costs, the Companies House fee, my course and the insurance, the first things you need. How are you going to pay for that? So here is my top tip. If you are low means, you haven't got any savings, you're on a budget, I would recommend that you use affiliate links. So affiliate links are when companies pay you commission to recommend their service and then they pay you a fee. Now, one of the easiest ways to do this is bank accounts. So if you are, for example, with Revolut Bank at the moment, they're actually paying people £450 to recommend the bank account to a friend. So you could set up a Revolut account, use it for a little while, and then you could recommend it to a friend. Check out your bank account and what they offer, because different bank accounts offer different amounts. You can also set up affiliate links with Amazon. Amazon is a fantastic affiliate link. So say, for instance, everybody at the moment is about to be doing their Christmas shopping. So you could set up an affiliate link for your CIC to go in your CIC bank account, and you could set up an affiliate link and just ask everybody you know when they're going to be buying on Amazon, please pay through your affiliate link. Share the affiliate link with them on, say, WhatsApp chat or your Facebook or whatever, and share that link. So then everybody uses that. So if they're going to be buying big stuff at Christmas, you will then get paid some money for that. It's around 3%. So it's a smallish amount, but if people are buying a lot of stuff on there and people are using it quite often, that can easily mount up to cover your costs. Now, aside from affiliate links, you could also do a fundraiser. So one easy thing to do, which people do, is just gather up old toys, clothes, and do a pre-loved sale or do a car boot sale. So you could ask all your friends and families, instead of asking them for the money, you could ask them for unwanted things. Gather those things up, start selling them on Facebook Marketplace. Even even go on Facebook Marketplace, look for stuff that's free, being given away for free. People often kick stuff out for free. Go get the stuff for free and then sell that stuff. So that's one other way you can generate some income. And I mean, we're only talking about a few £100s. It's fairly easy to sell some stuff and raise that kind of amount of money from a car boot, a pre-loved sale, or as I said, actually being kind of a bit entrepreneurial, getting some free items and then selling them on at a car boot sale or whatever. So that's another idea for raising those initial funds. Now, these are really good habits to get into because these are things you can also then do regularly in your CIC to bring in extra cash. And if you get good at this and you've got really good affiliate links and partnerships, and also you do regular fundraisers, then you're going to be able to get in more income. So this is a great habit to get into when running a community interest company. It also looks good on your first application. So if you write on your first application that you have some other income streams through fundraising or whatever, maybe you've done a sponsored run or something like that, you've raised some money or whatever, that looks good on your first application. Funders will like it if you are being a bit entrepreneurial, having a bit of enterprise about you, and actually going and raising some of that money. Also shows if people are donating stuff for you, even if they're donating clothes or money, it shows that the community wants to support you, and that also looks good on a grant funding application. So I hope that helps, and good luck setting up your CICs.